What percent of the integer solutions per n in the inequality? Okay, so I have to go with 5, 6, up to 20, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I right, buddy? Integer solution
Yes,
for
sir.
n are prime. Okay, we need prime numbers. How many prime numbers are there? Basically, how many numbers are there? 20 to 5. 16? Are they 16?
Yes, sir.
16 numbers. How many prime numbers? 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So 6 by 16, right? Are they really 16? 5 to 20. 15 plus 1, 16. Or 17, are they 17? 6 divided by 16, 37.5. Do we have option? Yeah. So, correct? Jatin, have you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Have you lost this?
Sir?
Have not you got the correct answer for this?
No, sir. I got 40%. That's why.
So where have you lost? Where have you gone wrong?
I don't know, sir. I think it was some small mistake. I just changed it.
5 to 20, they are 16. The prime numbers are 6 by 16 into 100. What percent of numbers are actually prime between 5 to 20? That's the question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The base of the triangle is increased by 25 and the height of decreased 25. What's the percent change in area of the triangle? For example, let's say all the initial values are 100. Area, base, height. Because we are going to deal with ratios, right? So even you take all 100, that doesn't matter because we divide them, right? Okay, initial A1, B1, H1. Next, what's the A2? Area, we have to find it out, right? What happened to B2? Increased. Base has increased by 25 means B2 is 125. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Buddy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
H2 is reduced by 25 means 75. Correct? A is equals to, so A is equals to BH means A2 by A1 is equals to B2 by B1 H2 by H1 because A is equals to half BH. Correct?
Yes, sir.
We have to find A2. A1 is 100. B2 is 125. B1 is 100. H2 is 75. H1 is 100. 100 got cancelled. A2 is 25 5s are 25 4s. So 5 by 75 into 5 by 4. 75 into 5 by 4. 75 into 5. 375 divided by 4. 93.75. So how much decrease? A1 is actually 100. A2 is 93.75. How much it was decreased?
Yes, sir.
How much has it decreased, buddy?
Uh, 1 second, sir.
93.75 is A2. A1 is 100.
Yes, sir.
6.25 decrease.
Okay, sir.
So I
Okay, so
don't
we have
know.
to like subtract 93.75 out of 100.
Ah,
Okay.
this is the A2 after the reduction and increase of
Yes, sir.
height and base. So area has actually reduced from 100 to 93.75. So 6.25 decrease. So what's the method you have followed? It's so simple, right?
Yes, sir.
How have you done this?
This one I just guessed it, sir.
Oh my God. Okay. From now on, you have to solve like this. Okay.
Yes, sir. But like sir, sometimes in maths I just don't know how to solve most of the sums properly. That's why I just guess some of them.
Don't guess, buddy. However, you are learning now, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you understood how I did? Is there any doubt now?
No, sir.
Right? Because I can see percentages, so I took all the initial values 100. There might be a question. B1 H1, if B1 H1 are 100, how A1 is going to be 100? If you go with formula, A1 is going to be a quantity that is not at all 100. But what's the advantage is we are going to do ratios here, right?
Yes, sir.
When you do ratios, yes, you can take initial values all hundreds. Doesn't matter. Do you know the triangles formula, right? Cool.
A triangles formula, I don't remember all those, sir. It was
Oh
way
my
back in
God.
10th.
Half BH man. If you didn't remember the formula, what have you followed in this solution then?
This one I just guessed.
Guessed what did I have taught the solution right now, right? Just now,
Yes,
right?
sir.
What
Yes,
have you
yes, sir.
understood? Half BH is equals to area.
Yes, sir.
Okay, area in initial area A1 is equals to half B1 H1, right?
Yes, sir.
So finally A2 is equals to half B2 H2. If you go ratio, okay, you are gonna get this equation. A2 by A1 is equals to B2 by B1 is equals to H2 by H1. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
How about the third one? Have you guessed it again?
The third one, this one I guessed, sir. Fourth one I did.
Okay. X and Y are positive numbers and X is inversely proportional to Y, which means X2 by X1 is equals to Y1 by Y2. Please remember inverse proportionality. X2, the ratios
Yes, sir.
must be like this. X2 by X1, final value of X by initial value of X1 is equals to initial value of Y divided by final value of Y. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. By what percent would the value of Y decrease if the value X is increased by 50%? So same, X1 is 100, Y1 also 100. Let's say as such. What happened?
Nothing,
Value of
sir.
X is increased. X has
Okay.
been increased by 50%. So how about its final value?
Mm,
50% increase means if the initially it is 100, finally it is going to be 150. Then you can say that is 50% increase. Have you got my point, Jetin?
yes, sir.
X is increased by 50%, which means if its initial value is 100, its final value is going to be 150.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now solve this. You got the equation. Just substitute, find out the y2 value.
Yes, sir.
This is x2. Okay.
By what percent would value of? Would it be 50, sir?
Have you simplified? Have you solved this or not? I have already given equation and also values.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at the sum and only doing it.
x2 150, x1 100, y1 100, y2. If you couldn't understand anything, please let me know. Even that is the basic, please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Because I expect a good score from you, yeah, at least 1300. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Y2 is going to be 10,000 divided by 150. 1000 by 15. In your real examination, you can carry some type of calculators to the center. Okay, you
Yes,
can
sir.
happily make use of that calculator. 66. Y2 is actually 66.66. So how much has it reduced? From 100 to
33,
66.
33.13%.
33.33. 1 by 3 means 0.33.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So let me give you some basic idea about percentages. So for
Till when
example,
is
if
sir, till when is the class today, sir?
5 o'clock, 5, we have started at 4 around, right?
We started at 3:50 or something, sir.
So are you busy today? Can't we
Yes,
continue
sir.
till
I
5:30?
have to. I after the class is done, I have to go to the gym.
At 5 o'clock?
Once it's done, I'll go, sir. That's why.
Can't we continue 5:30 today? Till 5:30?
5:30. We'll do tomorrow, sir. It's a
Okay.
holiday tomorrow. That's why.
Yeah. So let me revise the basics with regard to percentages. Percent means
Tomorrow
by
we're doing
100.
punctuation, no, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
By 100. Per 100. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Per means this. Cent means 100. Divided by 100 is nothing else percent. For example, a quantity has, for example, this is x, 10% increased. 10% increase means you have to do 1.1 times of it. Because if x is 100, 10% increase means the final value is going to be 110, which
Yes,
means
sir.
1.1 times of 100. So final value, this is the final value. The final value is actually 1.1 times of initial value when 10% increased.
Mm,
Is it clear, buddy?
mm.
Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
10% increase means you just recollect 100 plus 10, 110. Okay, 1.1 times of the initial value.
Yes, sir.
Okay, similarly, 20% means
Uh, 2.2.
1.2.
Oh, okay, sir.
1.2 times of the initial value.
Okay, sir.
So it's just 20% means if that is initial value is 100, the final value is going to be 120.
120.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
20%
Yes, sir.
increase.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
similarly, sometimes you may find it out like 100% increase. What happens? How about the
100%.
final value?
That's two. That's two.
200. So two
Yeah,
times of the initial
two
value.
times. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 300% increment. What does that mean?
That's three times.
200% increase means three times. 300% increase means four times.
Huh?
If there is a 300% increment, how about the final value?
It will be 400.
Yes, 400. 400 means four times of initial value.
Okay.
Okay, final value is equals to four times of initial value because 300% increment.
Yes, sir.
So for increment, you may consider 100%, 200%, more than 100% anytime you want. But with regard to percentage reduction, you can't reduce a quantity more than 100%.
Yes, sir.
Right? 100 means full quantity. You can't reduce a quantity more than its full. Right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Example, X is there, 10% reduction. How about its final value?
Minus point 10.
There won't be any negative, buddy.
Oh,
Initially, if it is 100, it is going to be 90. 90 can be written
okay.
zero
So
point 0.9
90
times
point 9. Point 9.
100. So 0.9 times of X. So final value is always 0.9 times of initial value if there is a 10% reduction.
Yes,
Similarly,
sir.
70% reduction means
0.7%. I mean, yeah, point 0.7.
no, 7% reduced. No, the remainder
Mm.
is going to be 30%.
Okay, okay, okay.
So 0.3, 100, 30, which means 0.3 times of final value, sorry, initial value, 0.3 times of initial value. The final value is 70% reduction means 70% must be removed from 100. You're going to get 0.3 times of initial value. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes,
so
sir.
if there is a 40% reduction, how about the final and initial values?
40% reduction. The initial value, wait, it'll be 0.60.
0.6 times of the initial value. Final
Yeah,
value is
point
going to
0.6.
be
40.
0.6 times of initial value if there is a
Oh, yeah.
40%
Yeah,
reduction
yeah.
on the initial value. If there is a 40% reduction on the initial value, final value is going to be 0.6 times of initial value. Correct? So
Yes,
if
sir.
you won't remember these things, you can't handle the questions, buddy.
Okay,
Okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
This is the fourth one. So solution X contains, have you handled fourth one?
Fourth one, yes, sir.
What's the answer?
I got it as 33.3.
Great, buddy. How you are able to do if you won't remember the basics?
Sir?
Have you guessed it?
This one, no, sir. I didn't work it out, but I just thought what the correct answer would
Oh
be and
my
did it.
God, buddy, please park your thinking on the page. In
Yes,
your
sir.
real examination, you are going to lose too many marks
Yes, sir.
because you must practice them on paper.
Okay, sir.
Because in your real examination, you are going to solve it. Again,
Yes.
guess.
No, I didn't guess it.
Let's see whether you did in the same way or not. Solution X contains 40% of alcohol means 0.4 times of alcohol, right? Solution Y contains 0.25 times of, right?
Yes, sir.
Alcohol. Alcohol in X is 0.4 X. Alcohol in Y is 0.25 Y, right?
Yes, sir.
If X and Y are mixed so that the resulting solution contains 30% alcohol. Okay. X and Y have been mixed, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. X has 40% alcohol. So for example, 0.4 times of X is actually alcohol in the, right?
So the resulting
Alcohol in the X solution, right? Let me write the equation so clearly. X contains 40% of alcohol. 40% of X is actually alcohol.
alcohol.
Am I right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
40% means 0.4 times of X is
Alcohol.
alcohol in X, correct?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, 0.25% of Y is alcohol in Y, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, both have actually mixed. Then what happened? AX plus AY. So once it was mixed, only 0.3 times of X plus Y. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Both have been mixed. The resulting solution has 30% of X plus Y. Is it clear, buddy? So
Yes,
just
sir.
add these two. 0.4x 0.4x plus 0.25y is equals to 0.3x plus y. Can you see this equation, buddy? How I have got?
Yes, sir.
40% of X solution is alcohol in X. 20% of Y solution is alcohol in Y. So both have been mixed up. So alcohol also going to be mixed, right?
Then shouldn't it be 65%, 0.65, sir?
How buddy? How they are going to be 65? That depends on X plus Y, X quantity and Y quantity, right? We don't know how many milliliters of X and how many milliliters of Y have been mixed,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
If
sir.
they are same quantity, obviously use what you said, 65.
Oh, yes, sir.
If both have mixed in the same proportion, you may get 65% of alcohol, something of that sort. But we don't know in what proportion they have mixed. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So once they have mixed in the mixture, there is 30% of alcohol. So let's understand their proportion, and then we will see 0.4x and 0.3x. You are gonna get 0.1x. We have 0.3y and 0.25y. We are gonna get 0.05y. Okay. So x by y is equals to 0.05 by 0.1, 1 by 2. So X have been mixed in 1 liter, Y has been mixed in 2 liters. That's the proportion. Have you got my point,
Okay.
buddy?
Yes, sir.
For example, if X has been mixed in 1 liter, Y is actually 2 liters. So the question is asking what percent of the resulting solution is composed of solution X. In the resulting solution, X is actually 1 liter, Y is 2 liters. The total solution, out of total solution, what is the proportion of X? X is 1 liter, right? The
Yes,
total
sir.
solution is 3 liters.
Yes, sir.
Into 100, that is actually X proportion in the effective solution.
Yes, sir.
Percentage of X is 1 liter divided by total number of liters into 100, that is 33.33%. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you understood this, buddy?
Yes, sir.
It's already 5. Let's do the last question and then we'll wind it up.
Okay,
Same
sir.
again. Same triangle problem, a particular stock. Here are the fifth question. A mobile phone normally. Okay, let's see this. Again, person. A mobile phone normally sells $200, is on sale now, available at 160. Taylor purchased the mobile phone at the normal price and Damon purchased the phone during the sale. By what person was the price that Taylor paid more than? Okay. It's a story. It's a simple question basically.
20%.
Taylor purchased normal
We
price.
don't have to do any working, right, sir? It's very simple.
Because 40, right?
Yeah,
40 for 200.
$40. Yeah, $40
20 for
difference. So
100.
20% difference. Yeah, there's no working.
More than more means lesser quantity must be taken. Let's see again why 40 is the difference. If it is the percentage greater, the lesser quantity must be written 160 into 100. It's not 20,
Uh,
25%.
how?
So I'll tell you. More, how much more? The percentage, you know, the price actually increased from 160 to 200, right?
No, the price decreased, right?
Hey, please
Yeah,
observe, buddy. More than he's asking for what person was the price that Taylor paid more than Damon paid.
okay.
Taylor paid more than Damon, right? Which
Yes,
means
sir.
for Taylor the price increased.
Yes, sir.
So on which quantity the price increased? 160. How much increased? 40. So 40 must be measured on 160 because the quantity increase happened on 160.
Yes, sir.
Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
uh, don't think answers. Don't park your thinking in mind. Better to park your thinking on the page, on
Yes, sir.
paper. Okay, the right answer is 25%. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So day and also where is the Taylor? Taylor paid more than more. The question, please observe the more than. More than. Whenever you see more than, percentage increase. He's asking for percentage increase means difference divided by percentage increase means the increase always happen on lesser quantity. Lesser quantity into 100. Is it clear, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if percentage decrease, difference divided by greater quantity into 100. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Jatin,
Yes, sir.
you must remember these things. Otherwise, you lose these simple questions in your real examination. Okay?